Did you know that 25 to 40% of the population are introverts? Despite that, there are still plenty of misconceptions about this personality. While they do love to have time for themselves and limit their social interactions, this does not necessarily mean that they are socially anxious or shy. In today's video, we'll dive deeper into this personality type and shed some light on the things that introverts secretly love. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. 1. Having a quiet place to rest. Having their own private place to rest is the best thing for an introvert. They feel safe when they are by themselves, whether they're in a peaceful area of the office or at home. Introverts frequently require a break from the world's chaos and noise. They need to recharge and find balance, and they can only accomplish that alone. They also find a sense of calm that comes from having their own space to be very satisfying. 2. Solo projects. Introverts enjoy solo projects because they allow them to be creative and independent while still feeling accomplished. Introverts frequently lean toward tasks when they are the boss, whether it's writing a book, filming a video, or designing a website for oneself. It allows them to concentrate on their ideas and thoughts. They are free to do their own thing without having to compromise or comply with anyone else's beliefs about what should or should not be done. 3. Meaningful conversations. While introverts aren't the most sociable people in the room, they do like the opportunity to connect with someone on a deeper level rather than simply the surface. They prefer conversations that are more than simply empty words. They prefer to discuss important issues and take the time to thoroughly listen to what the others have to say. Despite their guarded demeanor, introverts appreciate meaningful interactions in which they can learn something new and give their own insights. 4. When it rains. When it rains, introverts get all warm and fuzzy inside, whether it's the pitter-patter of the raindrops on the window or the sound of them hitting the roof. It's relaxing, rhythmic, and it takes their mind off everything else. Nothing else can compare in terms of comfort and tranquility. And it's the ideal excuse to stay at home and enjoy some much-needed alone time away from the rest of the world. What could be better than cuddling up with a cup of tea or cocoa and losing yourself in a good book? 5. Being alone in public places. While this may appear to be counterintuitive, it is not. Introverts like to be in a public setting, where they can hide. They don't want to be noticed, but they also don't want to feel like an outsider. Perhaps they are listening to their favorite music through their headphones. They could be reading a book or writing a blog post. Perhaps they're just thinking. Introverts prefer to blend in and observe their surroundings without being bothered by anyone or anything. 6. Online interactions or texting instead of talking on the phone. Introverts are frequently labeled as being antisocial, but all they seek is to be in an environment where they feel comfortable and safe while interacting with others. Talking on the phone, on the other hand, can be exhausting for them. They aren't afraid to speak what they think, but they feel less vulnerable when communicating online or through SMS, since they can take their time constructing their responses. It's also easy for them to express themselves because there's no need to be clever or interesting. Introverts despise being put on the spot, which is precisely what happens when someone calls. 7. When plans are cancelled. This is one of those things that introverts enjoy but seldom tell anyone about for fear of sounding like weirdos who dislike other people. However, introverts simply don't like being forced into social situations and prefer to stay at home all weekend than dress up and go out. When plans are cancelled, introverts rejoice because it provides them an excuse to do what they want to do instead. It's also convenient because they won't feel uneasy around new people or get stuck in a conversation they can't get out of. It's all about making their own fun for introverts, and having plans cancelled allows them to do just that. 8. Working from home. Introverts enjoy working from home because it gives them control over their environment. They may work at their own pace and are not bothered by the unpleasant habits and personalities of others. This also relieves them of stress of having to interact with coworkers during lunch breaks. Working from home allows introverts to focus on their work without interruptions, which may be extremely gratifying for them. 9. Shopping online. Shopping in person might be challenging for introverts since they dislike crowds and loud noises. One of the advantages of online shopping for introverts is the option to shop without having to deal with other people or even leave the house. It's an excellent way to reduce stress during the process. Plus, there are far more possibilities online than in person. They can find exactly what they're looking for and consider it before making a purchase. What's the best part? You don't have to worry about bumping into someone and making small talk. 10. Going for long walks alone. Introverts enjoy long solo walks because it allows them to be alone with their thoughts and contemplate. They like taking in all the sights, sounds, and smells along the journey and allowing their minds to roam. They also enjoy not having to communicate with anyone. A long stroll can be a road to calm and clarity for introverts. This is because it allows them to analyze what transpired during the day and gain a new perspective on what is most important. 11. Having the house to themselves. When everyone is gone, introverts appreciate having the house to themselves. This allows them to unwind, sit back, and do whatever they want without regard for anyone else's wants or expectations. That's not to say they don't love their family, but it's wonderful to have some alone time every now and then. When there are other people in the house, it can be difficult for them to relax and recharge their batteries. But when they have the entire place to themselves, no one can judge their odd behaviors, ask questions, or get in their way. While not extensive, this list should help you better grasp the introverted personality type. And if you're an introvert, we hope this list has given you food for thought about your preference and personality. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.